double back. That. Shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we taking off. Got the flight. Promise you if anybody can, homie, I can. Get the right man. Baby, I'm my own hype man. Yeah. Run it back, 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 ooh, run it back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Back this now, take a photograph. Run it back, make it to the friends. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another back.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight, it's our first Monday night game of the new season, and we've got a good one coming up, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touch.
Carry a piece of candy? Thank you. Oh? No.
Okay?
No? Okay.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Want that one?
That's
that one. Want two of them?
No, can I get two?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. I forget this one and this one for school.
Correct.
So I can take you to school.
I gotta work. Girl, no, this is water.
Not.
Water. This, got some black water in here. What color is that?
It's cold. I don't like cold.
Nice one, Hakeem.
Off the play fake, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now the Iowa State product, it's Kaneda. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Osborne motions left. Levis on 3rd down. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. .39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return, and the Lions will take over. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Gibbs will try and pick it up. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Hooker going to try and throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 40 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Levis to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Flush to his right.
Oh, there.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up the 3rd down.
It's tough right there. He ran into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Jesus, go down. Jesus, go down.
46-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year
Jesus,
number 2.
go down. I look at these better note. After game, man, push. She got that hitter I like. But the funny is right.
Over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Byron Murphy there on the tackle. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line.
You know,
They seem to have the
tonight.
leverage going and controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving the defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. And the tight end is certainly a position built to have a chance because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, that makes it easy for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Another run for Gibbs here. Oh, good move.
She got the hit to that light. Better than baby, right? Better than baby on ice.
69 yards.
That schoolboy.
Looking in mid-season form here in the opener. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter.
Like a thick in the night.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. 2nd and 9. Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Hooker, he's going to move him around a little bit here.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down shy of the 1st down marker at the 11. They'll get 6 there on the run. That brings up 4th down. Jefferson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Nwangu. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Levis. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Took your time when he made me.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Here's Hooker. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and
Hey, yeah.
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 42. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Hooker. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the 1st. Here's Hooker to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
60 Vikings. 19 Lions.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Osborne motions left. First and 10, it's Levis. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Handoff here to Nwangu. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Levis sets up to throw here. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take over shy of midfield. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in the second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
I'm going over with it now. We're playing back up in my hand.
As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down throw here. It's Hooker. He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And we ain't leaving.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Gibbs.
Stop playing with Gibbs.
It's a touchdown.
Gibbs is a dog, yo.
He has had running the
Let's
football
go.
3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate
Get off me.
Down in the red zone. He's going to get more chances as this game goes
Dog.
on. And I think that the guys blocking for him are going to ask for him to get more chances. They like
It's a dog.
Extra point try now for Patterson. And the lead is now 24. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Can you pin my team?
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Give me a second, all right?
This is some
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And
what's up,
Salah?
Salah?
Quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw, it's Levis. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
They were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
St. Brown in motion right.
Smash! Chop alert!
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Oh my God!
Down to the edge of the red zone.
Come on, Skyler.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. The 2nd half starts with a run by Gibbs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw on 2nd down, here's Hooker. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the 1st half, and now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Levis now on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Levis from the gun. Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
You're selling, McNair.
So wipe out the INT
You're
roughing
selling.
the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Give left side here for Nwangu. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. In motion right, that's Hamler. Levis looking to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he returns this to the 22. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Meanwhile, Hooker's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hooker to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Hooker to throw on 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs on the check down. Powering his way forward. And able to get this one across the 45 down. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Throwing. Hooker. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Trying to throw again here. Hooker. He's got it to Williams. They'll wind up getting 7.
Motherfucker shit,
and it'll be second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Minimum wage.
On second down, here's Gibbs. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll go again with Gibbs. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down. They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back out.
Patterson's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. A give right side for Gibbs. Nifty move. And all the way down inside the 140 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on.
They'll run with Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
18 Cardinal.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they will set up shop red zone territory at the 13-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Hooker on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week, and, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here, and they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it.
And it'll be intercepted.
I hate throwing those routes. I hate throwing those.
Possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So certainly a big mistake there, Charles. First and goal, and they throw the interception.
Oh, that's just agonizing for a team because you still got at least 2, maybe 3 downs in your pocket. So if it's not there on first down, there was no sense in trying to force something. Instead, they turn the ball over.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Levis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On first down, Levis. He'll get this to Nwangu. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. Levis to throw it. Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Here's Levis. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Play action now. Levis rolling to his right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Levis now on second down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration of body
you
language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Levis back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Little bootleg here. Levis. He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Levis throwing again on second down. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Levi Onwuzurike charging in and finishing off the sack.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Hadn't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Osborne motions left. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Levis. And now here is another interception. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
second down, and they go back to Gibbs. Shifts past him at the 45. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go. Ready, ready.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. On the give, here's Gibbs. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Must have.
It had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Ready, ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against